My beloved, come close and hear my voice. I wish to speak words of blessing and comfort to you. Feel the gentle caress of spiritual peace washing over your weary soul. Let it soothe away the hurts and worries that have troubled you. I sense your longing for the restoration of inner strength. Your heart, once filled with innocent dreams of meaning and adventure, now struggles under burdens of disappointment and unrealized hope. Take heart, my child, for I have not forgotten the prayers you shared with me in days gone by. Even when storms of trial threatened to extinguish your inner spark of joy and purpose, I kept those precious dreams safe. I guarded the light within you, that radiant flame of destiny that cannot be overcome by darkness. Now the time of restoration has come. I am calling your dreams back to life. The despairing acceptance of lesser visions must give way to revived desire. Refuse to let past pain or the limitations imposed by others define what you dare imagine possible. I created your inmost being for more. The longing for meaning that fills you comes directly from my heart. You were not made to languish in futility, constantly berated by critical, uncaring voices. Even when loneliness and rejection seemed your constant companions, you reached for more. When no one stood by you in your most vulnerable moments, still you held on to hope. Something deep inside propelled you forward when every outward circumstance whispered, "Give up." I saw this indomitable life force within you, my child. While some live only for themselves and never look beyond their little spheres of comfort, you have always cared more about lifting up those you love. Selflessness has marked your journey. You wish good things for others even when you lack them yourself. This sincere compassion has not escaped my notice. The dreams you hold are not just idle fantasies of personal glory. At their core lies the desire to gain wisdom and resources that can be used to bless your family and community. Every difficult season, every painful situation through which you have persevered, has served to prepare you for the threshold upon which you now stand. The time has come for deep restoration. The losses and delays of the past will be redeemed. Dream again, my beloved. Allow my spirit to revive long-forgotten visions until your heart overflows with creativity and hope. Do not fear the risk of fresh vision. I know that your soul still aches from old wounds of betrayal and injustice. When those who should have nurtured and protected you withheld affection or actively worked against you, the light within flickered and dimmed. But it did not go out. The radiance remained, often unseen by human eyes, but kept burning by my hand through long seasons of barrenness and drought. I sustained what fragile hope survived tempest and storm until the time appointed for its fulfillment. That appointed time is here. Now I prepare you for greater responsibility and enlarged capacity. The tests you have endured serve a purpose. Through them I have refined your character and developed spiritual muscles needed for all I have planned. You have gained wisdom in working through adversity that cannot be taught in easier times. Insights hard won in battles with fear, anger, and disappointment have prepared you for elevation. Lift up your head, dear one. Fill your lungs with hope and possibility. The lonely seasons of obscurity and patient waiting are ending. I am bringing you out of the shadows into my marvelous light. The discouragement that has weighed upon your soul these many years will be lifted as you gain perspective on all I have brought you through. You will dance again as one unbound, realizing afresh that your true identity rests securely in me. For now you will begin to discover the meaning behind it all. The waiting, the weeping, the silent inward battles when you felt so forgotten and forsaken. Now the fruits of endurance will ripen. Blessings planned long ago at last finding their proper season. Your faithfulness through dark and barren winters makes the hope and new life springing up on every side all the more sweet. As you step forward into new levels of influence and opportunity, do not look anxiously to the left or right, wondering why others seem to have gained the possessions that you lacked. Hold no envy in your heart toward those who succeeded by worldly standards, while you quietly endured. Walk the path prepared for your feet alone, my child. The terrain I lead you through is mapped out according to your unique destiny and tailored to develop your distinctive gifts. My way with each person differs because my purpose differs. Comparison will only feed destructive pride or jealousy. The desires I plant within you are not given to frustrate you, but to lead you into their proper fruition. In my providence, I govern both the timing and circumstances needed. If some hopes seem delayed past your ability to understand, trust that I see the full picture. My plans for your good exceed what you currently envision. In times when panic grips whole nations and calamity threatens on every side, my peace will be poured out freely upon you and your household. While financial systems crumble and stability fails for those who do not know me, your mind and heart will rest secure. Even as chaos accelerates across the earth, a wellspring of creativity and courage will arise within you. Fresh vision and purposeful planning will displace anxiety-ridden thoughts. As you seek my face daily, listening for my voice, I will speak intimately to you. Seeds containing answers to dilemmas facing your world today will take root in your soul. Solutions springing from heavenly rather than earthly inspiration will grow into maturity. What I birth in you through wisdom and innovation will touch many lives for good. You will be a conduit of blessing amidst turmoil. While panic robs others of sleep, I will grant you supernatural peace and rest, that from refreshed mind and spirit may arise prophetic patterns and plans that bring order out of chaos. Surging harmony rather than increasing discord will echo into the world around you. My child, I rise before you now as a conquering king, vanquishing shadows of the past. Failure and barrenness give way to the bountiful harvest of long-awaited promise. All delays now culminate in profound manifestation of my providence at work. Regret crumbles as forward vision expands in the dawning light of a fresh day. Here stands the radiant threshold of long-held hope. The despairing fog of lonely years recedes before brilliant sunbeams bursting over the horizon. The battle belongs to me, and I have ordained your victory through surrender to my leading. I go before you now into realms and spheres where once rejection held fierce sway. In me, through me, and by me, you shall advance and see my kingdom established. That which opposed you has no strength compared to the unconquerable might of my spirit which resides within you. No force in heaven or earth can long withstand the weight of my glory resting upon you. In confidence you now advance into new dimensions of grace and favor, long desired yet seemingly denied you. The years of weeping and grieving give way to joy. Sorrow flees before a divine wind carrying healing in its wings for you and many others through you. I ordain this season as a window of receptivity for all in need around you. That which was withheld from you for a time will now flow freely through you. As my goodness pours into your soul from the open floodgates of heaven, streams of blessing will emerge to saturate the ground at your feet. Life will spring up through you into the lives of many others. The weeping of past years accompanies the sowing of seed, producing a bountiful harvest of souls revived and hearts restored, because you endured the crushing seasons when fruitfulness seemed impossible. Now the time of reaping, of celebration and jubilee arrives. Commune with me daily in this place apart. This garden I reserve for our meeting. Here my spirit ministers to you, imparting fresh vision and revelation from my heart to yours. I open my arms to enfold, protect, and empower you through intimacy with me. Cast off the gravecloths of disappointment and regret that have bound you. Lay down anger, doubt, fear. Receive my robe of righteousness with head upheld high. Confidently we walk this journey together. I lead you on paths previously unknown, ways of wonder opening before us. I take your hand as friend and father. Listen close by my side as I whisper direction and revelation. I make your cause my own, joining you in holy promise to heal wounds of the past, through hope unfolding in the present. The fullness of my spirit overflows, cupped hands offered willingly in your need. Together we will nourish and guide the generations coming after you. Those of your bloodline who feel lost and abandoned will find in you wise counsel and faithful presence through storms yet to come. Your steadfast example of resilience through adversity shall lift up those following behind you. They will draw strength from your story of courage maintained through deepest darkness. Your willingness to receive my healing touch will open the door of faith to many more. As you choose daily to walk in humility, kindness, self-control, and steadfast love for those around you, seeds of transformation take root in soil made fertile through your endurance. True change blooms not through human striving, but through surrendered and receptive hearts. Allow me now to fashion such a heart within you, a heart after my own. Let the fruitless fretting of the past give way to profound trust without reservation. You have made it through the wilderness, my beloved. This is the hour of habitation in places prepared. No more aimless wandering. Here is your place to flourish. My beloved child, I speak these words to you directly from my eternal throne. Lean in and listen closely, for I have much to say to your weary heart. Do not judge or condemn yourself for past mistakes, for I see you as my precious creation. I know every fiber of your being, every hidden corner of your soul laid bare before my sight. Your flaws do not repel me. Rather, I long to wrap my arms around you in an embrace of grace. I paid the ultimate price to free you from chains of guilt and shame. Do not wrap those heavy bonds around yourself again. This is a new season bursting with hope and second chances. Trust me to recycle even your most tragic mistakes into something beautiful in my perfect timing. I feel every ache in your soul as if it were my own. I see the scars left by those who should have loved you well but did not. I know the heavy expectations that weigh on your shoulders, the constant inner striving that leaves you depleted. I want to lift those loads from your back until you stand tall again. You need no longer scramble for love or hide your real self away in shadows. I know you, I chose you, and I love you with an everlasting love that will never waver or fade. My affection cannot be earned by works or lost through failure. It stems from my very nature, as constant as the sunrise. Rest in this knowledge, not striving or performing, but simply receiving grace. I long for your days to unfold with joy and purpose, not drudgery. I have wonders in store you have not even dared imagine. The enemy seeks to keep you caged in past pain, blind to your bright future. Refuse to partner with him in self-punishment. Trade stale regrets for expectant hope this very moment. The accuser's lies may ring loud in your ears, but do not listen. Hear instead my voice singing tenderly over you, drowning out words of condemnation. I make all things new. What others, or even you yourself, have labeled as irredeemable, I can transform into something beautiful. Quit staring at your past. Your future is ahead. Together we will write the rest of your story with grace, compassion, and hope as the prevailing themes. The next chapter begins now. What daring dreams fill your heart with excitement? What brings you joy? Run toward those things without apology. There will always be naysayers trying to limit your dreams and movements. Pay them no heed. They do not know or see you as I do. I crafted your soul with specific gifts, passions, and purpose. No one else bears your unique imprint. No one can dictate your calling but me. The shadows are fading. Here comes the dawn, bright and promising. My healing light breaks through now. You are safe here with me. No one can steal our joy or sabotage our purpose. Decide here and now to partner with me, to walk in my ways instead of your own limited understanding. I have surrounded you with everything needed for this vital season of restoration in your life. Pay attention to the gifts all around you. Slow down enough to recognize them. I speak wisdom through trusted friends. Uncommon favor comes your way even in mundane tasks. Beauty everywhere displays my presence. Let your senses awaken to walk in this awareness. The entire earth is alive with my fingerprints when eyes know how to truly see. My heart beats within every act of kindness you witness or receive. I am moving on your behalf, weaving blessings into the fabric of your days. My signposts are everywhere for those carrying eyes of faith. Speak to me as you walk through your days, and I will show you wonders untold. And beloved, when the path grows difficult and obstacles arise, for in this fallen world they surely will, refuse to lose sight of my sovereignty. My strength will infuse you with courage for the journey ahead. Our union will ignite dormant dreams, spurring you on to attempt great things in my name. As you step out in faith, I already go before you to remove fear, clear the path, open the right doors at just the right moment. What I ordain cannot be thwarted. What I announce through you cannot return void. You carry my very authority and power. Sweet child, there is so much life ahead worth celebrating when you walk this adventure with me. Yet I see you still hesitating, one foot stuck in your difficult past and one foot tentatively stretched toward an unseen future. You are on the very cusp of your promising new season, but it remains blurry to you now. Let me awaken your heart more fully to what I have prepared for you. It is not my will for you to remain trapped in reliving old pain. It is time to close that door gently but firmly behind you. Choose to see yourself as I see you, a new creation alive with potential, unique gifts I long to unveil within you. Your future will surely contain difficulties at times, but filtered through eyes of faith, those trials birth perseverance, wisdom, and greater intimacy with me. In my strength you will weather every storm. My perfect love will cast out lingering shadows of fear and inadequacy. I will infuse you with confidence in our partnership. You need not strive or perform to earn what has already been paid for in full. Simply abide in me. Does this truth resonate deeply within your inmost being? Can you relinquish control into my capable hands? Are you ready to walk forward boldly into adventures we will share? My dreams for you are so much bigger than your small-minded doubts can fathom. You were designed specifically for such a time as this. Say yes to my assignments that I am even now unveiling before you. You will not recognize yourself as gifts break forth. It is your time, my beloved. As you yield continually to my inner workings, dismantling defenses that push me away, true intimacy will awaken. My living water will bubble up within to refresh you and spill over to splash others. Remain in this flow with me. Position yourself to hear my whispers. Draw daily strength from my presence. My truth etched on your heart will guard your steps from straying and usher you into adventures beyond your wildest dreams. As I infuse you with passion and direction going forward, refuse to let others' limits define you. Many will not understand what I am birthing within you. Let them walk on the sidelines as spectators. Keep your gaze fixed on me alone. I will lead you wisely. There are certainly wise voices I will send to counsel you, confirming the truths written on your heart. Heed their messages. Reject words sowing fear or doubt. Surround yourself with cheerleaders who build up and believe the best in you. Limit access by those who constantly tear down. Their close proximity gives breeding ground for anxiety and depression. Fill your inner chamber instead with praises and promises from my word. Let these holy utterances surround you. Here, my living voice reverberates in power, dismantling strongholds of fear. My perfect love dissolves tormenting shadows. Truth spoken aloud shatters chains that have too long bound you. Testify boldly of what I have spoken to you in the secret place. Great authority lies in this. Declare my words until they take ownership of your innermost being, becoming your identity. As you learn to hear and heed my voice above all of others, walking in tandem with me daily, I will unlock potentials within you. Gifts and talents you never knew existed will suddenly burst forth. The unique imprint I wrapped into the fibers of your being, unlike any other, will rise up. You will begin recognizing pieces of yourself once buried under doubt and expectation. My touches over the years have not been random. This was intentional preparation. Your time has come, my beloved child. If I infused you with creativity, begin to paint, write, play music, develop technology, allow those gifts to finally flow freely around you. Everyone you encounter will be impacted by my presence, living through you brightly. If bold leadership or gentle shepherding define your soul, walk courageously in this, gathering lost souls to my heart no matter what voices discourage you. If my compassion stirs within you to feed, clothe, shelter, and defend the vulnerable, partner with me without hesitation in seeing my word manifest around you. Your unique flavor will attract specific people needing help, inspiration, or community. Share whatever gift I've invested freely in ways only you can. Arise and shine, radiant one. It is time to shake off hesitation, silence critics, and spread your wings. Have I not promised to lead and equip? Trust me to hold your hand each step of this glorious adventure together. My precious child, your life has profound purpose. Our friendship brings me great joy. My song over you remains constant, anointing you for this unique assignment. My resurrection power will infuse your story with beauty, meaning, and miracles that leave bystanders in awe. Take my hand, refusing fear's paralysis, my beloved. Your moment in history is no accident. My beloved child, you have cried out, wondering where I am amidst your struggles. I have heard your every sigh. Not one tear falls without my notice. Now I reveal my constant presence which surrounds you though you perceive it not. I am the very air you breathe. Each sunrise declares my glory. In stillness I speak, if you will but listen. My voice echoes in creation, yet many hear me not. Let your heart be receptive as I unveil mysteries to you. Hardships and sorrows are not withdrawn from my children, for this world remains flawed, tainted by sin. But my grace flows as a river through desert places, bringing life where none can thrive. The hairs on your head are all numbered to me. I am mindful of your every need before you ask. Do doubts still trouble you, my dear lamb? Let me soothe your disquiet. Though shame whispers lies, drowning out my voice, pay it no heed. It speaks for the accuser who has been silenced by my blood. His fiery darts may assail you, but raise the shield of faith. Quench those flaming missiles in my river of life. For too long you have lived an orphan, bereft of hope. But I declare you mine, purchased with my own life. Tattoo my name upon your heart, child, that all may know to whom you belong. The day of Jubilee has dawned. My joy is your strength. This is a new season, the past is gone. Ahead awaits untold blessing. Have I not said, ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find? Knock and the very portals of heaven stand open. Don't stash away my words as dead letters. Speak them boldly as one set free, no longer bound by chains of condemnation. Wield my promises as weapons against the insidious whispers. As you decree my truth, light pierces the gloom, banishing the prince of darkness and his foul deception. Child, the kingdom is within you, because my spirit abides in your innermost being. You worry endlessly about contending for position and grasping fleeting treasures. But who can thwart the king's decrees? Flow with me and mountains crumble at your word. Fortune bows its knee when you pass by. No schemes of hell can prevail against my anointed ones. Why stumble on in blindness, groping in futility? I have poured out my spirit upon all who call out to me. Even the most debased may drink and never thirst again. Shake off despair's shackles. Rise up in royal garb, beloved. The table is set, and you have a seat at the king's banquet. Come, eat of the bread I give, which imparts life eternal. No famine can starve those who partake of the true manna. My grace is a bubbling spring, ever fresh, ever new. Drink your fill, grow fat on this bounty. Then overflow, saturated into a parched land. Many still languish in misery's wasteland, chained in caverns of desolation. Go to these, speak my words gently. Loose their fetters by my power, not your own strength. Marvel not when they are freed, for it is I working through you. Why scatter yourself in fruitless labor for that which does not satisfy? I am a wellspring of delight, an ever-flowing torrent of joy. My love is the golden thread woven through your days that lends meaning to mundane tasks. The venom of bitterness has no place in one cleansed by my blood. Cast off resentment's cloak. It will only blind and isolate you. Forgive the debts of those who wounded you so deeply, for to the extent you cancel another's wrong, you are set free. Can I not soften your heart toward even the most callous offender? Rest in this promise. No one can steal your joy unless you surrender it. Do not fear the future or dwell on the fated past. Each moment is pregnant with possibility because I ordain your steps. Ponder instead treasures laid up for you in eternity, an inheritance that does not spoil. You have been bought with a price, destined for glory. If my spirit lives within, then sin and hell have no claim. Why tarry any longer, my beloved child? Now is the hour to step forth boldly into broad vistas shimmering in otherworldly hues. I have prepared you, placed gifts and talents at your disposal, equipped you beyond measure. No more cowering in the shadows, intimidated by the boastings of mortal men. My banner over you is love, and my song ever in your heart is grace. Go forth, subduing kingdoms in my name, pulling down demonic strongholds that imprison the helpless. The battle belongs to me, and victory is assured. Onward then to heights unscaled by human feet. With me as your guide, no terrain is too harsh or march too long. I smooth out the path ahead and orchestrate each step before you take it. Effortless grace shall be your cadence. No obstacle can impede my cherished one, clothed in persevering faith. Summits grant the sweetest wine when the ascent is arduous. But we scale them together, my beloved. Your feet may stumble, but I uphold you with my righteous right hand. Signs and marvels shall attend wherever you plant your feet. For you are royalty, a child of the kingdom. The hosts of the Almighty guard your steps. Wonders never cease for those who yield fully to my commands. Therefore watch me overturn kingdoms at your decree, unleashing destiny as you speak my words. I place my sword in your hands, the sublime weapon of praise and decree. Have you beheld the dawn glimmering on the horizon, portending a new day, pregnant with hope? That long-awaited season of increase has come. The shadows recede before brilliant shafts of light. The night closes its weary eye. Soon all creation will erupt in symphonic praise to greet the rising sun. Lift your voice, let it resound through realms unseen. The dark power that held nations in thrall is vanquished. My kingdom is advancing on the earth in demonstration of spirit and power. Rise up, beloved, shake off slumber. The hour is late and there is much work remaining. I call you as a trumpet blast summoning warriors. Strap on your armor, take up sword and shield. The captain of angel armies directs the battle. We ride to storm bastions of wickedness, and pull down their lofty towers. My zeal shall accomplish it speedily. So rally to my side where true freedom is found. No more hunkering in dusty caves, subsisting on lies. Feel heaven's fresh breeze in your face. Let my glory wrap you like a cloak. We ride forth to conquer and to bless. All things are possible to those who believe. My precious one, thank you for listening to my words spoken tenderly just for you. I know the storms of life often rage fiercely, threatening to overwhelm you. But keep your eyes fixed firmly on me through it all. I will never leave you. My angels guard you night and day. You have only to call and I will answer swiftly. When you grow weary in the battle, come away to my secret shelter by the brook. Rest there, wrapped in my glory. I will feed you with manna and restore your soul. You will arise refreshed, girded again for combat at hell's gates. For my kingdom forcefully advances. The day of Jubilee has come. Now take up your sword anew. Great victory awaits. Just call out my name. I am right here beside you, beloved one. Finish this race and claim the prize of eternal joy set before you. You are forever loved.